のラストページにその拳を叩き込め End of the line その血の記憶
Yari Yari Daze.
Excellent. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Here we are in the final chapter of Stardust Crusaders.
We are with the 4 episodes today.
We're prepared with a party atmosphere. We've got our
Yep.
Diet Coke. We have our chips and our salsa. We have a 5-pound bag of gummy bears, gummy worms. I have a Jotaro hat. I think we're prepared.
Nice. And it's going to be a longer one, so you guys should probably get your own treats at home. But it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
What? Is he doing this with his stand? No, it couldn't be. Dio's stand is... the world?
The world.
What am I supposed to do
The
now?
world.
The world 21. The once slumbering something. Reawakening destiny. I don't care for Dio.
Just as a character or a villain or...
I guess he's a good villain. I don't think he's as interesting as some of the other villains.
like...
He's just pure evil
Yeah.
with no apparent weakness. I mean, obviously they're going to exploit some weakness
Yeah.
to defeat him. But he just...
I think I kind of agree with you that I dislike part 3 Dio over part 1 Dio. Because part 1 Dio was kind of evil, but his weakness came from being very kind of impulsive and angry sometimes.
Right.
But in this one, he's not really like that. He's just kind of...
He's just pure evil. And any villain who's just pure evil for the evil's sake isn't as interesting as...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to meet your end, Polnareff! So that's your stand, the world! Bring it!
His stand cry?
Is that his damn cry?
Muda, 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 muda.
Yeah.
It's like how Jotaro says aura, aura, aura. But fun fact, muda is the Japanese word for useless. So it's like he's saying
Oh.
useless, 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 useless.
I was heading up the stairs to beat the life out of that bastard when suddenly I was back where I started. Believe me, I know what I'm saying doesn't make any sense at all. I can't wrap my head around what happened either. I feel like I'm losing my mind over here. I'm sure he wasn't using any sort of hypnosis. I'd say super speed, but there's no way. All I know is that I sensed something utterly terrifying. Hey.
Maybe it's just an escalator.
A very slow escalator that... Dio's stand is just an escalator that starts and stops occasionally.
Yeah.
The towers! There's also another room at the top! It's where Lord Dio dwells during the day!
Is there another staircase to the tower?
No! This is the only set of stairs that leads there!
In that case, lead the way.
Forgot about that guy.
I've never seen things more clearly. It's like a light of clarity has washed over me. My friends are that light, while Dio is darkness. My body may be broken and battered, but the fear has vanished. Virtue and light has purified my soul.
We'll attack the moment Dio steps out of the car.
Those are awfully serious words for Polnareff, and I have no doubt that he's going to be flailing around like a weirdo in a minute.
It's time.
As he does.
Okay, what was that feeling back there? The ominous presence it was giving off was far more powerful than any stand our group has ever encountered before. It was like knowing a bulldozer is coming after you just from the sound of its roaring engine.
Yeah, I sensed it too. An insane lust to kill us. It felt like somebody shoving an icicle up my ass. If we hadn't escaped,
There's a lot of talk for plummeting.
kill us for sure.
Yeah.
Buckle up, Cockyoine.
Buckle up, Cockyoine. Dio stands weird.
Yeah, this is unforgivable. No one gets away with doing something like this to me. I was valedictorian in both high school and college, not to mention captain of the college wrestling team. Even after graduation, people respected me. That's how I became a politician. I own a villa on a 1,000-acre plot of land in Hawaii. My gorgeous model of a wife is 25 years younger, and I pay more taxes than anyone else. I've destroyed every enemy who's ever stood in my way, and someday I'll become president. I'm the Senator Phillips, damn it! Listen to me, you punk band reject.
I like that we get his whole backstory.
Yeah.
How am I still in the car? Of course, that's it. I'm a senator. What can't I do? Yes, it makes total sense now.
I didn't know senators had that power. That's pretty terrific.
Incoming! We're about to be hit! Mr. Joestar!
You don't just throw a senator. No one just throws a senator.
Dio does.
Not one who has a estate in Hawaii and a wife who's 25 years younger than him and is going to be the president.
What are you doing, Cockyoine?
I understand now. I know now how to uncover the secret of Dio's stand.
Da 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 da!
All right. Thoughts on the first quarter of the Dio fight?
Okay, first quarter of the Dio fight. It seems that Dio has powers that go beyond his stand.
Well,
I mean, we knew that he's a vampire, but he's got this weird transport people ability, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean,
his
we already know
stand-
vampires have very non-vampire powers.
Yeah, the vampires have weird powers. So far his stand is just a punching stand,
Yeah.
which is a lot like Star Platinum.
Yeah.
Just a punch it up stand, but I'm sure there's more to him than that.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the senator. It doesn't seem like our Stardust Crusaders have much of a plan.
Yeah, they kind of they're trying to attack from both sides, but so far they're not really attacking from both sides.
One of them's running away, and then one of them is trying hard to steal a motorcycle, and they're
Yeah.
not anywhere near each other.
They're
and
just... Kakyoin and Joseph are actually fighting Dio, and then Polnareff and Jotaro are just kicking a motorcycle.
yeah, kicking it to make it start. Oh, like Fonzie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff.
Alright. Before we get to the next episode, would you like a donut? 'Cause I'm
A
getting
donut?
Yes, I had donuts.
No, I'm enjoying my
Okay.
chips and salsa. Oh no, I just lost a chip in the salsa.
Oh no!
They're like Spider-Man. How'd Dio get up there?
Mom has Dad, and Dad has Mom, but I have no one. I'm sure rock stars and TV celebrities have tens of thousands of friends, but I have no one. I'll never have any
No one
friends.
loves Cockyoin.
No one will
I love Cockyoin.
I'm the only one who
I'll
can
be his
see
friend.
I'll make Hierophant green and visible to everyone, like it used to be. I'll use its invisibility to my advantage and reveal Dio's secret before finishing him off for good.
Clever.
Kakyoin's got a plan.
Kakyoin's got a plan. I don't understand his plan.
Gotta
but-
find some way to make Hierophant invisible.
It brings up an interesting question. How old are they when they get their stands?
Some of them, like Kakyoin and Avdol, were born with them. I think Polnareff was born with a stand too. But then,
That would cause
Kinda
parenting problems. I mean,
yeah.
a 5-year-old throwing a tantrum, and he also has Hierophant Green there to help him throw a tantrum.
Imagine little Avdol getting upset at something and just setting
Yeah.
everything on fire.
Yeah. March on, Crusaders!
So you've laid a...
That's right. Anything that touches this web is instantly fired upon, and you're surrounded for 20 meters on all sides. You're done, Dio. I've snared you in your stand, and I can sense your every move.
Obviously, Kakyoin has never seen entrapment. Which I'm sure that none of the viewers of this have never seen either.
Despite his brief moment of reflection, Noriaki Kakyoin's last thoughts were not of his parents. His mind shifted and homed in on the question weighing heaviest on his mind. He had to find an answer before nothingness took hold.
Kakyoin can't die.
It's a message. I don't have the strength to give you another. Mr. Joestar, you have to decipher it. You have to let the others know.
Oh, Kakyoin.
Noriaki Kakyoin has died.
Oh. I liked Kakyoin.
I like Kakyoin.
He had the best
too.
sunglasses.
I understand now, Kakyoin. That's what you were trying to tell me in your message. I'm not gonna waste this chance!
He's not going to throw away his shot, is what he meant to
Yeah.
say. Hermit Purple, the silliest stand of them all. But I like that they're all Spider-Man now, because they haven't been the whole show.
Huh? Hey, what's with him?
I've heard of it raining men, but never old geezers.
Hey, what if he's Santa Claus?
The hell were you doing on the roof? Spying on the pretty girls below?
I like that there's these hecklers in Cairo that don't seem like they're from Cairo.
They're probably tourists.
Probably.
You have to stay far away from me! Jotaro, what good timing. But he's staying outside of my stand's range. So Joseph goes first.
Wouldn't it be awesome if Polnareff is the only one who survives?
And he just defeats Dio.
And from now on, it's the Polnareff show? Popo's Bizarre Adventure.
Bizarre Adventure.
It sounds a lot like Yabba Dabba Doo.
0.
Joseph!
Stay far away from him. He's invincible.
Joseph!
Oh, so you still want to fight? It would appear pig-headedness runs in the family. How ungrateful can you be? You're blatantly ignoring your grandfather's wishes, even after he gave his life to tell you about the power of the world. Surely his pathetic pleas warranted a bit of consideration.
It didn't say Joseph deceased, like it did with
Slowly
Kakyoin.
dying.
By all means, come close. Comparing our punching speed?
To be continued.
Alright.
Okay. Kakyoin wasn't supposed to die.
Yeah.
Joseph wasn't supposed to die either. And I don't believe he's truly dead yet.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
Joseph
pop it up and
Joestar.
say Joseph deceased. Polnareff is going to show up at some point, but Jotaro is going to win the fight.
Probably.
Because Jotaro has sneaky cleverness. Polnareff just has crazy tantrums. Although he's a little more serious now.
Yeah.
I just don't like this Dio fellow.
Yeah.
He's
Good thing
bad.
we've only got a couple more episodes.
He's bad news, and he's gonna die. He's going down, and pride will be his undoing.
Yep.
Yep.
Now the world will stop time itself!
It would be cool if Polnareff came around and like just stabbed him in the back, and like no one was paying attention to Polnareff, and
That'd be cool.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, but it would be cool. I like this hat, by the way. It's comfortable.
It's a pretty comfy hat.
Yeah, I can see why Jotaro liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a chain coming off of my collar. May your fists inscribe your fate. End of the world. That was different.
Yeah.
What?
Dio used to stand to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, he did.
Jotaro.
I don't remember. Did
Family lines. Just
Joseph tell Jotaro what the world's power was?
I think he was like right about to say it, but he got killed.
What? How's he flying with fire?
Kind of in the manga, they had these things like stand jumps where the stands would hit the ground and they jump in the air.
Yeah.
But in the anime, it was kind of hard to do that with them talking, so they just made them fly.
Well, that's cool.
You are the one true ruler of this world. Controlling time should be second nature to you.
the world grinds to a halt!
If I was Dio, I would just kill him and not wait for him to get his fingers moving.
Yeah.
Die, Jotaro!
Take that, the world!
How about you make yourself useful and fetch me my leg? Bring it here this instant! Imagine you're a flight attendant bringing caviar to a passenger in first class if it gets you here faster!
I've been in first class, you don't get caviar.
Dio did, apparently.
Well.
Good grief. He throw enough knives or what? I mean, he turned my favorite uniform into Swiss cheese. Well, I'm glad I decided to stuff my clothes with magazines. I figured it was only a matter of time before we tried throwing weapons. But I didn't expect that many.
Did he stuff a magazine in his hat?
Probably. That or he's just got a really thick head.
I believe I'll do one more check for good measure. The Joestars have a way of coming back from the dead. And there's a chance Jotaro is putting on this death act.
See, Joseph is gonna come back
Yeah.
from the dead.
It's time for you to die! Jotaro!
Polnareff to the rescue!
The only one dying here is you!
Polnareff to the rescue!
When will you all accept that you cannot kill me? You are nothing more than pawns destined to be put in check. Your death brings about the end of the Joestars.
You don't put pawns in check, you put kings in check.
If I don't do something, Polnareff's as good as dead.
Dio's just not good at chess.
Apparently not.
That's right. Line up the shot and let the bullet fly. I thought I heard Jotaro make a sound a moment ago, but I guess my mind was playing tricks on me.
National Geographic right there.
Took long enough. I finally got to run my fist straight through his demented skull. But that walking cesspool of evil lived at the bottom of the sea for over a century. I can't be sure that attack killed him. It's a bit too early to take a victory lap. I will annihilate you! What the hell?
Go punch his head again.
It's over, Dio. Time to accept it.
Punch him in the head again. Just do it.
You fell for it, Jotaro! Now my victory is all but assured! Once again, my genius has triumphed over you! Doesn't this street look familiar? The street... What have I done? You failed. This was my escape route to your grandfather. And now his blood is mine! Dio, you're dead!
What?
Done, done, done!
He stole Joseph's blood, and now he's okay again.
Not only that, his Jonathan's body is now fully fused with his. He's more powerful now.
Well, and now there's only one episode left
Yeah.
for them to find a way to defeat him.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to defeat him quickly because then we have to return and see Holly, and we have to resolve the end of the series
Yeah.
and have a happy ending.
Yeah.
So they've
So
got
how are
to
they gonna
defeat him
do it?
quickly. I don't know how they're going to do it. I think Polnareff is going to be involved.
What are your thoughts on the world and Star Platinum being the same?
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
In the end, Jotaro, it would appear that the Joestar's destiny is to facilitate my ascension to perfection! Why, you...
Pride is going to be his undoing.
Man.
You have to stay calm. From here on, no matter what Dio does to me, keep your cool. Focus. Tempting as it may be, never allow yourself to succumb to anger. Don't worry.
This is Mufasa talking to Simba.
What are you looking at? Jotaro! You bastard! He's been sucked dry.
Keep your head, Jotaro.
You said to keep my emotions in check. But screw that! He just crossed the line! There's not a person on the planet who can stay calm after seeing that! This fight has come to an end.
This fight has come to an end. Rise amidst the burning sands. Reawakening destiny. Now would be a good time for Abdal to show that he was just, like, beamed in the head again and that he's actually okay.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. And Polnareff is still alive,
Yeah.
so he can come back. You know what needs to happen is, like, Jotaro is down for the count. He's let his emotions get ahead of him. Dio is beating him up. He's just about to die. Suzy Q shows up. She's a stand user.
Yeah.
She rocks him.
Or like Arena somehow is still alive and she comes back to defeat Dio.
Yeah. Or, what's the German guy?
Von Stroheim.
Von Stroheim. Bring him back.
Six seconds. That's right, Dio. Come and get it. 7 seconds. I'm going to roll all over you! I don't get it. This is impossible. I'm frozen.
Hey, Dio. It's been 11 seconds. I guess that's your stand's limit, huh?
What?
I stopped time at 9 seconds, and it's a good thing I did. It gave me a chance to escape. Good grief, you idiot. Here's the thing. Since you're frozen like that, destroying you will only take a second.
Jotaro!
Jotaro! You never know, though, because people always come back from the dead.
Yeah.
This whole act was a ruse to waste my 9 seconds, wasn't it, you bastard?
How does it feel, Dio? Tell me.
I like that time doesn't mean anything, because they have these big long monologues.
Yeah.
As much as I want to, killing you like this would leave a pretty bad taste in my mouth. I wonder how long it'll take for you to heal. 3 seconds. 4 maybe? The very moment your legs are healed, Star Platinum's headed your way. To demolish you.
That seems like folly. Just kill him now.
Get off the ground and...
What the hell? It's impossible! I am the immortal Dio! I am Dio!
When the sun comes up, you'll be nothing but dust. You only made one mistake. One that got you killed. Dio, this whole thing might have ended differently, but... you and him pissed me off.
Was it worth it?
Dio the world annihilated, deceased. Speedwagon.
Old man?
Is he evil?
Hear that? We've taken back everything you stole from us. Dio.
Except for Kakyoin and Abdal and Iggy.
It's finally over.
Or is it?
Remember, we're a team, and that's never gonna change.
Calling all passengers for France International Airlines, Flight 92 to Paris.
Oh. The end!
Oh, I guess we can watch. Since it's the last time we'll be seeing it.
Yeah, I don't like this ending.
I think it's very fitting for the ending because it's called Last Train Home.
I guess that's true. Oh.
Alright. So then, what are your thoughts on this final episode and all of part 3, I guess?
Well, final episode thoughts on the whole part 3. That's big. Stands are weird. Killing Dio goes back to the old seasons of fighting. Like, because remember in season 2 where they would fight and it would be all like Joseph was totally in control and then, things flipped on their head and now the Pillar Man is totally in control. And then Joseph is like, oh, but wait a minute, you forgot that I could do this. And then he was like, well, wait a minute, you forgot I could do this. And we got a little bit of that. They didn't do that as much this season, which I'm glad for because I didn't like it. But they did that more with this Dio fight.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, but I have this new power now. And now suddenly I have this new power. And now I can do this. So there was that.
Well, the Jotaro having the world's power stuff is kind of foreshadowed at the beginning when we see that Dio has a version of Hermit Purple with him.
That's true.
So his stands are just kind of copies of the Joestar stands.
That's true. Yeah. I like that they killed Dio. And Dio doesn't come back, right?
Nope.
That's the end of Dio.
End of Dio.
Well, good. I'm glad that Dio's dead. Are any of these characters coming back? I mean,
we'll have to wait and see.
What about the bad guys? Any of the bad guys coming back? Do we see Whole Horse again?
I don't think Whole Horse comes back. But that would be pretty awesome.
Do we see Mondada again?
No.
Good, because I don't like Mondada. Well, good. Well, I'm excited to see what happens in season 4.
Yeah. What have you heard about it so far?
Nothing. I don't know anything about
You
it.
know anything about it?
I assume there's a new JoJo, but
Yeah.
maybe it's the same JoJo's. Because so far we've been following grandson to grandfather.
Yeah.
this would have to be like future cyberpunk JoJo.
Well, it's not JoJo's grandson. It takes place in 1995.
What year did this take place?
1989. Not 1999. And this one takes place in 1989. So it's 10 years later.
10 years later. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then it's either a little JoJo, young JoJo, or it's going to be Jotaro again.
Well, we're just going to have to wait and see.
I know. We're going to have to wait and see, and we'll see next week.
Yep. But now we got to do the Patreon.
These are my favorite Patreons of all the Patreons. We have got Ammon Allen, we've got Bagner T, Blazing Opus, Cartoon King 13, Christian and Gwen, Cristobal Urbe. Why is this mouse not working? There we go. Dr. Bingus, Ebony Like the Wood, Eric Isiodoria, Huncho Hammerhand, Huncho Hammerhose, Insane Tofu, Jameson Bowling, Joseph Roloma, Kaluba Debar, Louis Paul Latart, Michael Richards, Mr. Someone, Next Gen Blue, Pizza Time, Tom Beveridge, Wild Frito, and Willow Chaffee. You're all excellent people and attractive, and you're terrific.
Yep. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
JoJo Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You want to say that line you said at the beginning again?
Oh, what was it?
Yara Yara Daze.
Yari Yari Daze.